Hello dear champs and welcome back to Instant Millions. Now, you know fully well we are on the Binance app. You don't need me to tell you the second time. But in today's video, we're going to be dealing strictly with the futures trading. You're going to click on this fourth aspect here. And I'm going to be talking about the BTC USDT and how we can actually analyze the charts with pure price action. All right, I'll be introducing to price action in this video, and I'll make sure that you understand how price action goes by giving you value to this. All right, if you're new to this channel, you don't know what's going on, this is Instant Millions, and Instant Millions community will make sure that you are profitable by making steady, legitimate money online. Now, if you're new to this community, guys, you can just subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and share with your friends because more quality contents like this we brought out just to help you. All right, now take into this carefully. We'll be analyzing these charts. I did some analysis earlier, but that doesn't mean too much. Let's go straight into the analysis. Now, we're going to click on this button at the bottom corner of our screen. You can clearly see this button, two arrows here. And now we are clicked on the landscape mode, all right, where we can effectively analyze the market properly. Now, we're going to be dealing strictly with price action. And which aspect of price action, you may ask? Today's video strictly is going to be on the break and retest. All right, I'm going to teach you the break and retest strategy for trading and how you can use this trading strategy to get impulsive moves for steady profits and how to follow it in a trend. In our previous video, we introduced you to futures trading. We gave you a strategy on futures trading using indicators, which you can actually go back if you haven't watched those videos. The links are going to be in the description. You can actually go back if you haven't watched these videos. The links are going to be in the description to do how to utilize those contents to make steady profits. Now, with that by the way, let's dive right into our proper price action with the break and retest technique. Now, what does break and retest technique? What is going to be broken? What do we use to see something that's going to be broken? These are several questions that will be popping up right now in the mind of a newbie. But there is no problem. Quick reminder, all right? Quick reminder, we have the 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and several time frames. We're currently on the 30 minutes time frame as clearly seen over here. We're currently on 30 minutes time frame. So let me show you how to effectively get objects to draw on your chart. So we're going to click on this button at the bottom right corner of my screen, and I'm going to see several indications coming out. Now, if you click on this carefully, you will see trend line, the first one over there. You see trend line, extend trend, ray, horizontal, and likes. But here we are interested in trend line, so we're going to click on trend line. All right. And once you click on trend line, it's going to show you that yes, you've picked the trend line and the color is out. So let's give you an instance by drawing something over here. All right. You draw something over here. Now, there's the trend line. All right, and that's we used to draw. Once you draw, you can lock it, and you're done with that. Now, what did I just do with this? I effectively connected points together with a trend line. A trend line is used to connect two or more points on your chart. So, right, take into that carefully. You use your trend line to connect two or more important points on your chart. You don't just connect points randomly. Points that show that the market has a good activity on that region, you can use the trend line to connect them together. Now, imagine I was in this trade. All right, take note of this carefully. And I haven't seen anything in the market, just somewhere around here. And I saw the market over here. Right now, I'm not going to talk too much about the candlesticks as those contents will be coming up in later reviews. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, guys, you're going to miss a lot. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends to help a friend out there out of this situation. And I'm letting me or her start making steady profits. Well done. Now, if you're in the market currently, and let's say you're somewhere around here, you can clearly see the blinking aspects. You will see the market carrying out some rejections. There's something called the doji, all right? You can clearly see doji here, all right? This green doji telling you that a reversal can happen here or something else can happen in the market. And once you see a doji, some people tend to enter a buy trade aiming for the top. Take note, some people tend to enter a buy trade aiming for the top in a doji, but I don't really do that, all right? I don't really do that. I don't really do that for a doji. What I effectively do for a doji, I wait for confirmations. Take note of my language. Confirmations. You wait for confirmations before entering a trade when you see a doji. Doji is simply this. All right, let me show you the chart carefully so you can clearly see what we're calling a doji. This green chart, this green candlestick over here, all right, that's a doji. Now, waiting for a confirmation can be a bullish, all right, can be a bullish candlestick, all right, showing you that yes, we can get into a buy trade with a 1 to 2 weeks to reward ratio and get in with this trend, all right, this current trend. But take note of this carefully. This is a short-term trend, yeah, while the long trend is actually in a down game. All right, so if you go to the 4 hours time frame on this chart, actually, you're going to see that we are actually in a complete downtrend. And in the downtrend, my advice to you always is to follow the trend. Whenever you see a trend, you do what? You simply follow it. If you're in a downtrend, you sell. If you are in an uptrend, you buy. It's safer that way. But if you are seeking reversal opportunities, you can also make profits. Let's go back to our 30 minutes time frame. I won't want to talk too much. Let me just introduce you to break and retest. Now, why is it called a break and retest situation? Now, let's say we are in this parallel. We have the first trend and the first and second trend line drawn already. No, it could not go up again, which means the bullish move expecting to go up to this trend line didn't work out. So since it couldn't go up, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to effectively wait for it to break the downward trend line. Now, this one at the top is called a resistance, and the one at the bottom is called support. I normally give you guys an analogy. Arrow S. Arrow stands for resistance. S stands for support. A, B, C, D. When you get down to Q arrow, get Q, R, S. Right? So arrow always comes first. So take note, arrow is always on the top. Support, S, is always at the bottom. Is that easy? Is that easy, champs? So when you see a situation like that, all you have to do is to wait for the break of the support. And once the break of the support happens, you wait patiently, guys. You wait patiently for a retest. And what does a retest mean? It means it broke down, came down, and then traveled back up to touch the trend line. Take note, you don't adjust your trend lines anyhow. Once you've drawn them in the market, wait for the market to play with those opportunities, play with those positions, and give you good profits. Now, it touches trend line, touches the opportunity here. It has given us a good insight. Say, bro, yeah, get in for a quick sell and make some profit. So people that would have entered here for a sell with proper risk to reward ratio would have made some profit off this concept. Now, if they had entered here for a sell, hopefully, all right, they would have taken note of this exact moment. All right, let me log this of this exact moment in the market where the market effectively has several rejections, right? And they must have entered there for a proper sell position. If they have entered at this moment where they got a confluence of events, all right? If they have entered at that moment for a proper sell, would have been in good profit, risking a 1:2 risk to reward ratio with their stop loss directly above the horizontal line I just drew, all right? Directly above this horizontal line. All right, they'll be having their stop loss there, and their risk to reward is 1:2. And before you know it, guys, before you know it, you would have been in good profits as clearly seen over here. So it's that easy, champs. It's that easy. As long as you work on with my training guides, there's no way you'll make losses in a situation like this. Now, this is just a review of the price action content. Let me give you another opportunity for you to understand this. Also in a downtrend, most likely in other contents, we'll be getting uptrend situation for training, and I'm teaching how to go with break and retesting those contents. I'm glad I'm here to help, champ. I'm glad I'm here to help. Let's proceed. Now, I'm going to be deleting these parts from the charts because I've definitely used them to explain them properly to you for you to understand how break and retest works. Let's go back, all right? Remember, I want the BTC charts and see how BTC has been playing out for quite some time. Let's do that, champs. All right, champs. So let's go and seek another opportunity to work with, all right? So you can properly understand how to utilize this downtrend with this indication given. All right, I think this is a perfect example that I can use to help you out with. Now, this is an uptrend situation. All right, a break and retest. I can clearly see this. If you can't see this, there you need to train yourself. All right, this is where I can fully train you, or on here on YouTube. But if you want premium content, champs, the links are in the description. Do it to message me up on WhatsApp, and I'll train you effectively for you to make steady profits. Now, that by the way, if you get to work here with this particular chart, let's get our trend line and click on it. You can clearly see that the market followed this particular trend for a good period of time. So let's draw our trend line effectively. All right. All right, champs. Now we've clearly drawn our trend line. You can clearly see it. This line over here. This is our trend line all the way up, touching major aspects that the market played major roles in. All right, it's touching about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major points in market before a break, a retest, a confirmation with the doji, and coming down for a sell position. Now, if you are in this trade, what you'd have done, you must have entered a good sell position, the risk to reward ratio of 1:2, and you have made good profit from this. All right, so those of us who are going to risk to reward ratio of 1:3 would have also made a lot of profit because you must have entered the sell position from around here and have made it all the way down. and you can clearly see the sell went for a good period of time and I've gotten good profits on the system. All right, now if you can clearly see this is another chart pattern which I won't talk too much about. That will bring some other contents. All right, if you want more info, like I mentioned, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. That is a break retest. You can clearly see that. And if you can clearly see this clearly, you see that there's a triangle forming out here which shows a downtrend opportunity. A downtrend opportunity, all right? If you can clearly see it for a good period of time, go to the higher time frame, you clearly see it, all right? I'm glad I'm here to help champs, and this is Inside Millions Admin showing you how to effectively work with your price action using the simple break and retest confirmation with your doji and your bullish candlestick going up or your bearish candlestick coming down for you to get into your trades. Remember to use proper risk reward ratio. Remember to make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, share with your friend, as I'm glad I'm here to help. See you in other content champs. Sign out now. Peace.